Hey guys, I'm pretty excited about my new Grizzly mill, and this video is going to be really boring, but I had the footage. I debated about whether or not I was going to post it, and I figured, what the hell. First, I want to show you the height of the table, or I guess the chip pan, which is 32 inches, and the table just under 38 inches. I'm 5'10", so 38 inches is a little bit low for my taste. I'd prefer to have it, pretty much right under my elbows, so I'm not bending over. But 61 inches to the top of the column. And with the head all the way extended, 68 inches is kind of your overall height. So no worry about getting into the rafters with this bad boy. Eventually I'll be building a bench, and this is why. You can see that my whole assembly wobbles pretty badly. And I actually showed in my first video that my mill stand is damaged. And I didn't reject it from FedEx because I knew I was going to build a bench down the road. So when I do, I'll raise the whole machine up. But for now, I've got some shims in there. And I've actually been machining quite a bit, and this has not been a problem. So good temporary solution, I guess. As far as cleaning goes, I use WD-40 on this machine. When I did my lathe, I used a brake cleaner, which was phenomenal. And then I had to coat everything with WD-40, so I didn't have a rusting issue. But this time I decided to clean with the WD-40, and it did great. Look at that, more free lint. I got some of that in my lathe too. Thanks, Grizzly. Everything's lightly coated on this mill, so it didn't take much to clean up. The table was by far the worst part. The hand wheels were pretty greasy, but overall, it cleaned up very quickly and was way less work than my lathe was, so I was actually pretty excited about that. Blue Shop towels saved the day. I recommend those. As far as the Toolbox goes, or let me rephrase that. As far as the extremely cheap Toolbox goes, you're going to get a crappy oiling bottle, which does nothing except make messes. And this is a Jacob-style 3-jaw chuck. And this does have some run out, but it's actually been pretty good. It grips the drill bits really well. I haven't had any slipping. You get a key. But like I said, there is some run out, and I'll probably show that in a later video. You get an R8 arbor, which is fine, I guess. Could be the arbor that has the run out. I guess I didn't check it separately, but you can just tap that onto the chuck, with a soft hammer, and you'll be good to go. Eventually, I'd like to get a 3/4 inch arbor so I could take advantage of Tormach style tooling, because that's kind of the direction I'm going. You also get some cheap wrenches that are just oversized enough to round all the corners off your bolts, and some fantastic screwdrivers. These bolts are for holding down a vise, and that's what I used them for, and they worked great. I'll show you my vise in a later video. Some guys on CNC Zone said that their bolts were too small for the T-slots in their table, but mine worked great. This is a spindle wrench, which will break the third time you use it, and the small end of this end wrench will fit the top of the drawbar, so that's how you'll be able to loosen and tighten the drawbar until your spindle wrench breaks, and then you'll come up with something else. And those are the knobs for the X-axis. Anyway, that's everything for the Toolbox and everything I wanted to show in this video. I know it was boring. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. More mill videos on the way.